Hi everybody, this is Patrick from DoggieDashboard, and today I'm going to show you how to use the new e-sign feature of DoggieDashboard. This feature has been requested by numerous people, and after months of coding, it's finally ready to get started. So anyways, here is the main signature requests page. How it works is first you create templates for your waivers that need to be signed. Then you send the requests to your customers. They will sign it on their computer or phone. And once they sign it, you'll get a notification and that signed document will get added to their file. You can see right now, if we click send signature request, there is no waiver we can send right here. So we need to get started by creating a waiver. So let's go over here to create waiver template. So these are single signature waivers or releases that you can create using DoggieDashboard. If you need to do something where you have multiple input fields and custom columns where people need to enter different information, you're going to want to use something like DocuSign right here. DocuSign gives you the ability to create really advanced multi-input forms where you can sign here, initial here, select from this drop-down box here. It's $480 a year, so it's quite expensive because PDF customizing for eSign is very expensive technology. But if you just need to have a single signature waiver, this is what DoggieDashboard is for. So let's get started. We have three different waivers we can use here. We're going to create our first one. And I have a generic fake waiver here called the business waiver and release form. And then you can see there's a thing called the boarding policy, grooming policy, refunds policy, social media policy. And then it's all just fake text here. DoggieDashboard cannot provide you with any examples or legal assistance. So make sure to talk to your attorney and get a nice waiver built for you. But we want it to look like this when we're ready to go. So let's just copy this, put it into the waiver body. Let's put the name up here, and we're going to hit preview. And you can see there is the preview. Our business information's here in the top left corner, logo in the top right corner. The title looks good, but you can see nothing's bold and everything kind of looks boring. So we're going to do a little bit of basic HTML here to make this work out. So we want to make this bold. So to make something bold, you put a B in brackets at the front of it, and you go to the end of it, and you put a B in brackets, and then right before the B, you put a slash, just like that. And then we go to preview. Oh, it looks like we have to go back and put the wrong slash there. Put that slash angled forward, and now you can see general terms and conditions of boarding is fixed, is bold. So let's take that B and put it before the boarding policy, the grooming policy, the refunds policy, and the social media policy. Then we take this B with, it's called a closing bracket, and we put that around at the end of the words we want to make bold. And we go like this to preview. Now you can see boarding policy, grooming policy, refunds, and social media policy are all in bold, which looks good. So let's close this down. And let's go here and add bold to the rest of it. So that this needs to be bold. And then the A, the B, the C, the D, the E, the F need to be bold. That needs to be bold for the animal sickness while boarding column. And then we're going to make this last here thing bold at the end. Now we close the bold out. If you don't know how to do HTML, you're going to learn how to do a little bit of HTML here, and this will make you a better internet user. So we're going to add the bolds to everything here. Once again, bold is putting a B in brackets at the start of it. Whatever you want bold is going to be between it, and then you close the bold by putting that there. This is what happens when you use a text editor. You just don't see what happens, but this is how it works. And there, if we look, now everything looks good. All of our things that need to be bold are bold. The letters are bold there. And then it says, by signing below, I acknowledge blah, 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 blah. Let's make that underlined. And so if we want to make it underlined, all we do is we put a U inside of the brackets, and then we go to the end of it, and we put a U inside the brackets and close it, preview it, and that should work. And now it looks like we're only allowing bold. So the only thing we're doing right now is bold, and that's okay. And now we'll preview this. And it looks good, and the signature will go down here when it's done. So let's make sure we save this now as a waiver. Save waiver 1. There we go. Our waiver has now been saved. Now what do? We go to signature requests. So how it works is someone's going to submit your new client form, and it's going to say, let's say Claire Adams. She submits your new client form, and you say, okay, Claire needs to sign our waiver really quickly before she can bring her dogs. You go here to send signature request. There will also be a way to send signature requests directly from the owner's profile page in the app, but that's not ready yet, but it'll come shortly. We're going to select the waiver we want to send her, which is the business waiver and release form. We're going to select her as the person to receive it, and we're going to send her the signature request. So this is going to be the email that Claire receives. It'll say e-sign signature request from your business name right here. It says Muddy Pup Sporting and Grooming. And it says, hi, Claire, you just received a signature request from Muddy Pup Sporting and Grooming. Click here to sign and view the document. So Claire clicks here on her computer, and it takes her to this page right here where she can read the form that you have created. You can see it's exactly what you created. And she scrolls down, she reads through the whole thing, reads through the whole thing, reads through the whole thing. She gets to the bottom here. She has to sign it. All she has to do is put a C here and a W. You do it with your mouse, or you can do it with the finger on your phone. She says she doesn't like the signature, so she clears it. And we'll say her signature is Claire Jane Williams. I think her last name was Williams. No, it's Claire Adams. So let's go back. Claire Jane Adams. Easier to do it with on a phone. And does she agree to sign it? Yes. So she selects yes. Her name is Claire Jane Adams, and her email is claire@example.com. And so now this is what Claire does to sign her document. She clicks sign waiver, and now she'll get this success message, but she won't see it on the dashboard because it'll just show her this on the main homepage. And so then in a few seconds, some emails are going to happen once that waiver gets processed. There we go. So the waiver has been processed, and now me, the owner of the business, gets an email saying, Claire Adams just signed your waiver. Click here to view the signed waiver. So if I click here, it takes me to DoggieDashboard. It takes me to the signed waiver that she actually signed. I scroll down to the bottom, and look at it, CJA, Claire Jane Adams is there. Digitally signed by, agreed to sign digitally, email of signer, time of signature, and her IP address at the time of signing. And so that document has been signed electronically. And now if we go back to our notifications, we'll see that Claire Adams signed a waiver. So let's take a look. We go here, and it looks like it has been signed. So let's just send another request to show you what happens. We're going to send this one to Corey Belcher. We're going to send him that. And now you can see that we have some requests out there. We have Claire Adams. Hers has been signed, so we can view the signature, and we can also visit her owner profile. We have a request out to Corey Belcher. It has been delivered, but it has not been signed yet. So we're still waiting for him to sign that. But now we can look here, and let's go to her owner profile. You can see Claire Adams. If we scroll down here, in her documents, the document has already been added for her directly to her profile. So as soon as she signed that waiver release, it was saved to her account for you automatically. So you don't even have to upload it. It's just instantly she signs it, the system uploads it right to her account, and you have her signed waiver on file right there. And so then what you do is you go back to your waiver signature requests. And if it says signed right here, you just click delete. And it says, are you sure you want to delete this waiver signature request? If the waiver has already been signed, you can safely delete this signature request. If the waiver has not been signed, the signature URL will become invalid once you delete this request. So we do want to delete this because it's been signed, and we know that we have it saved on her file already. So we delete the request, bada bing, bada boom, it's gone. And so here is Corey Belcher's signing URL. If he asks us to send it to him again, just go here and send him this URL right there at the top. And then once he signs it down here, so we'll put Corey. It's actually with a K, I believe. So we'll do Corey B, and then he agrees to sign it. Corey Belcher, Corey at example.com. Sign the waiver. Once again, the waiver gets signed. And we're going to get some emails here in a few seconds once the signed waiver is uploaded into the system. It takes a while because it has to make it into a PDF and it has to save it in the cloud. There we go. Hi, I'm Audie Pups and Boarding. Corey Belcher just signed your waiver. Sweet. So then we just say, okay, good. Let's go back to our homepage here. New notifications. Oh, Corey Belcher signed the waiver. Great. Take action. Let's look at it. You can see Corey Belcher is now it says it's signed. If we go to his owner profile, you can go down here and say, there's the business waiver and release form. Let's click on it. And if we scroll down here, there is KB, Corey Belcher. Yes, everything email, time of signature, IP address. And then just to show you, if we delete this signature request and we go over here to his profile and refresh the page, nothing happens because this document, the signed waiver, has been saved to his profile. It is no longer connected to the signature request. And that, my friends, is how you use the DoggieDashboard e-sign feature. Make sure you do your HTML very precisely. Remember a B at the front and a B at the back to make things bold. And then, enjoy it. If you have any questions, info@DoggieDashboard.com. If you need any custom video help, just let me know and I can send you a video of how to make your waiver fit the formatting. The formatting part will be the hardest for people who aren't familiar with HTML. But just remember, the B here goes in front of what you want to be bold, and the B with that little line there goes behind what you want to be bold. And once you do that, it's pretty simple. Thanks for watching this video and have a great day. Bye.